Alright, Scott's coming back with Icewind, and we have our group. We just got supplies at Pomab's Emporium.
Agreed.
And we are going to head around and take a look. Let's head to the inn.
Of course.
Of course. Greetings, traveler. The name's Quimby, and I welcome you to my inn. Well met, Quimby. You seem rather enthusiastic. Enthusiastic, yes. It is rare to get any travelers at this time of year. Thus I want all my guests to feel welcome! Ha ha! Okay, how about a room? Alright, do we need a room? Make sure we don't need a room. Let me see if anybody needs to learn their spells back. No, we should have them all. Yeah, okay. So we don't need a room, Quimby. Thank you, though. And that's all he has is a room. Okay, let's look around. Oh, so we have Everard Blacksheaf in here. Well met, friend. I'm Everard Blacksheaf of Averesca. It has been many moons since I have seen friendly faces. Despite the dreary nature of our current locale, Easthaven is a welcome sight for these elven eyes. Hello, I'm Chance. Tell me, Everard, have you seen much in your travels? When I set out from Averesca, I was used to a peaceful life. I had no idea what wonders and horrors the life of adventure would bring to my ever-changing doorstep. I'm glad I didn't go on the retreat 20 years ago. What is the retreat? The retreat is a gradual migration of Tel Cassar to the Isle of Evermeet. It should only take a few hundred years for all the people to complete the migration. Until then, I've decided to explore the rest of Faerun. Hear any good rumors on your way here? Well, I haven't heard any rumors lately. However, when I traveled through Kuldahar, I had a strange feeling about something in that valley. It's more than just the weather that bothered me. Something seemed to miss in the mountains, the trees, even the clouds in the sky. Something was out of place. Something was wrong. Now that you mention it, something does seem out of place. I can't quite put my finger on it, but yes, something's been odd about the weather. Be careful in your travels. Farewell. Alright. Oh, he's got a little thing in here, which is locked. Let's see if our thief can pop this thing open. Excuse me, Chance, if you don't mind, get out of the way. Okay, bet, if you don't mind getting out of the way. Who gets it? And it is a Skydrop gem. Excuse me, man. Throw that in our gem bag. Actually, let's have him take a look around while we're in here. There's another room here. Nothing in there. Okay. And another something in here as well. That is locked. And he gets it. Nice. 13 gold. Rich.
Agreed.
That is everything in this place. Okay. So something going on in through Kuldahar, the pass. Our elven friend told us. That is a townsperson. Alright. Who is this? Old Jed. Oh, Old Jed is the drunk. Let's see. If a bard I know could talk him out of it. A pally, maybe? Let's see. This guy has a drinking issue. But if you help him, you get better XP. Hey there, matey. How you doing? Hi, nice to meet you. How are you? Oh, ooh, been hitting the sauce lately, old man? Well, there's no need to be mean about it. It's a real problem for me, you see. I need me wine to fish. It's a matter of life and death, matey. What is that I could do to support your downward spiral into oblivion? Too bad, old man. Neither one of these are good enough. I think the bard might be the only one who can help. Maybe a cleric? Not the pally, huh? Let's tell me we have to go. And let's have our cleric help out. See if he can help out. Hey, I don't want to see mean hooligans around here anymore. I can't believe you won't even help an old... I'm dying, need wine. Ah, shit. So we're not able to help him with what we got. At least not the first time. We'll say we'll get wine for him. Pomob store in the northeast corner of town. Great, I'll be back presently.
Okay. Forward.
Last time I messed with this game, I had a bard, and I talked him with the bard, and I was able to talk him out of it. I don't know if I would have started with the cleric, maybe I could have talked him out of it. I don't know. And I got rewarded for helping him, but we're kind of telling him we'll help him with his drinking.
Of course.
But what are you going to do? So he needs wine. Let's see what we got. Bottle of wine. 2 gold. Let's head back.
It shall be done.
At least we'll get something out of it. It'd been nicer to help him, but, you know, we're going to need whatever XP we get. Alright, don't drink it all in one place, buddy. Farewell. Alright, so what do we get? We got nothing. Oh, we got 1200 XP, which is practically nothing, but okay.
Of course.
Oh, so here is Jonah. Now, Jonah has a quest that if we complete it, it can help us a lot later. We get a really good weapon later, I believe. So, let's talk to him. Oh, sorry, friend. I didn't see you standing there. Name's Jonah. Something I could do for you? Are you alright? You seem preoccupied. No, I'm fine. Just taking in the view of the lake for a bit, trying to shake these dreams out of my head. The lake's beautiful, isn't it? Dreams? Usually those fade upon waking, friend. May have a day's worth of fishing will chase them away. Well, the dreams have been fishing in me, O late friend, so much so that I could barely catch a wink before they rouse me from it. The frustration is at times, sometimes, it seems like they're more real than the waking world. What kind of dreams? Well, there's a woman, and don't give me that eye, it's not like you think. She walks upon the surface of the lake as if it were flagstones instead of waves. She doesn't say anything, just sings, beautiful songs, but I can't understand a word. Well, if dreams are your only worry, Jonah, your life can't be too bad. Dreams should be a comfort, not a curse. If truth be told, friend, damn it, there's no sense to it. These dreams are eating at me like a starving wolf. I can barely hold the daily thought in my head before the memory of the dream hounds its way back in there. By the hells, I don't know how much more of this I could take. If I could find a way to help you, I will. I don't know how I can, but I'll see what I can find out. You're not playing on a man's hopes, are you? I'd be grateful for just one night of peace. Alright, so he's having dream issues. So if we head south, I know we can talk to Apsel here, which we will do momentarily. But let's finish Jonah's little quest. There is a creature down here who is the source of these dreams. There she is. A strange blue-skinned woman. The woman has the skin like the surface of the lake, light green hair, and delicate features like that of an elf. At your approach, she begins to sing a soft, flowing song like the great sound of an undersea current, but you have no idea why the song reminds you of that. In a moment, the song and the feeling passes, and the woman looks at you hopefully. That song, are you the woman that Jonah sees in his dreams? Jonah? Yes, Jonah, you are the woman from his dreams. Yes. Have your eyes fallen upon him? Do you know where he is at? Do you know where it is he walks? Yes, I spoke to him recently. He sees you in his dreams, but he doesn't know what you want of him. What do you want? I am the Cullen Alicia of the Sky's Mirror. My heart is Jonah's, but he cannot see me in the flesh, or else I would become the currents upon the shore. A gift do I have for him, from one of his blood long ago, who also held my heart, but not as Jonah holds it now. A gift? What do you mean? Many reflections of the moon have come and gone since the day in which the one of the blood of Jonah fell beneath the waters of the lake. He fought the last of the great white serpents that swam upon the northern winds, the queen mother Icoseret, who now lies without life on the bed of the lake. A promise was made, and I must honor it. The one from whom Jonah comes asked I see his blade return to those of his blood if the queen serpent drank his life. She did, but not before he dealt her a mortal blow. From the depths of the lake I brought the fire-shaped steel that ended her life. It is intended that it be belonging of Jonah now. So you wish to return the sword of Jonah's ancestor to him, but you cannot, because the sight of you will make you stream away to water? It is one of the laws in the lands beneath the lake's mirror. Will you give this to Jonah to tell him my heart? My songs are his. My heart is his. I will see to it that this blade is returned to Jonah and Elisa. Here then, I trust this to your keeping until your path crosses with that of Jonah. Return when you have given it to him. I must know if it has found its way back to its home. Alright, so we gotta head back and give him this sword that was his ancestors long ago, that defeated an evil serpent. But was also killed by it. He's singing these songs from his dreams. Greetings to you again. Forget something last time we spoke? Jonah, I think I found the reason for these dreams you're having. Huh? You ain't playing on a man's hopes, are you? The woman in your dreams is a sea spirit, Jonah. Her kind speak through song, which is why you couldn't understand her. A sea spirit? What does she want then? Why the dreams? So I could lie to him, for some reason, and say that she lures men to their deaths, which we're not going to do. Her name is Alicia. Speaking through dreams is one of the talents of her race. She speaks to you because she loved one of your ancestors and has carried a promise for him for many, many years. What of my ancestors? Why come to me then? Your features remind her of him, and your heart is as strong, if not stronger. She has come to love you, but she cannot let you see her in the flesh. She wishes to give you something that belonged to your ancestor, if you would take it. Aye, I will. Of course I will. Sorry, it's a bit much to be laid upon a fisherman all at once. I'd be honored to accept anything she wishes me to have. Here you are, then. It's the blade your ancestor used against Ikasarek, the last of the white dragon matriarchs. It lay within the dragon's heart for almost a century at the bottom of the waters. Carry it well, and know that Alicia loves you. Your dreams shall trouble you no more. So we got 1200 XP. By the spine of the world, even shattered this blade's a wonder. But no more dreams, you said? I'll miss them, actually. Her songs, beautiful, simply beautiful. I'll tell her, Jonah, farewell. Alright, so now we gotta go back and let her know that we accomplished this. It should be very nice. We may get a level here with one of our characters. Our rogue, maybe it takes less XP for him to I don't know. Can't remember how much XP we get for this, but it's a decent chunk. If you add it all up. Have you found Jonah? Yes, and I returned the blade to him. You have my gratitude. Please take this shaped piece of sand which I have taken from the bed of the lake. I have heard that those that walk upon land value such things. Thank you, Alicia. Farewell. So we get 1200 XP and an item. We did not level. And we got a pearl. Okay, we can sell that for a good chunk. Then she disappears away forever. Alright, nice. So we've completed that. I don't think we have to go back to Jonah. Yeah, alright. So let's head in here.
Your command? Onward.
And there's a couple items here or there in these places. There's a book here. There's something with a winter wolf pelt. Wolf pelt, let's take it.
Very well.
And down here, I believe, is a warehouse. I don't think there's anything going on in the warehouse, per se.
Forward.
Yeah, there's nothing to loot. You could talk to Churin. Good day, I'm Churin. How may I help you? Good day to you, Churin. Have you heard anything interesting happening in Easthaven lately? Well, spend as much time as I do in this stuffy old warehouse, I don't get to hear much gossip. If you really want to know what's going on in these parts, I suggest you buy a few rounds over at the Winter's Cradle Tavern. You'll find that drinking and spinning yarns are two of Easthaven's favorite pastimes. I think he's talking about if you spend some money, you can get rumors by buying drinks. Alright, sounds good, bud. So we got another house there. We pretty much got most of this place done, actually. It's a little bit to the north. Let's talk to Apsel here. Well, we'll get a dagger, if I remember correctly, from this quest. Which is why I did not get a dagger for Chris earlier. Oh, thank the gods, whoever you are. You picked a perfect time to wander by. I could really use help. What seems to be the problem? A wolf somehow got into my workshop and is tearing the place apart. It attacked me as I was opening the shop this morning. I was so startled by the sight of the beast that I accidentally broke the key off the lock while trying to get away. Now I can't even get back in. Your shop, what do you sell? I'm a scrimshander. I carve the huge bony skulls of knucklehead trout into fine works of art. This summer, Southlanders will come up and buy my pieces to take back to their fancy shops. That is, of course, if I ever get any work done. Damn wolf. What do you want me to do? I would be most grateful if you could go in there and get rid of that stupid thing for me. Then I could get buried back to my scrimshaw. Of course, you have to find a way to get the door open first. Sure. I sincerely thank you. The door to my shop is around the corner. Alright. So the door's locked, but of course we have our rogue who cracks it open.
It shall be done.
Let's head in. Oh, there's the wolf. What kind of wolf is it? Oh, just a wolf. Now we're fully armored, but we don't have a lot of. We got him. If he hits one of us, though, it can do some good damage. Just because we don't have a lot of hit points right now. All right, the bones of Knucklehead Shrouded spilled out overturned barrels onto the floor. Several of the bones appear to have been gnawed upon. So it looks like the wolf smelled these bones and came in here maybe to eat or try to get something out of there.
Of course.
Ah, my friend, the wolf is no more. I am now a happy man. Thank you for helping me. Here's a little something for your trouble. Alright, so we got an item, 1200 XP, and 25 gold. So the item is Apsel's Dagger, which is a +1 dagger. This dagger was created by Apsel the Scrimshander, a resident of Easthaven. The dagger has a keen edge, and the grip is made of intricately carved knucklehead trout bone. So it's a +1, so that's pretty nice. So we'll give that straight to our rogue. We will still use a bow, but if anybody gets close to him, at least he has a nice dagger to deal with whatever trouble comes along. Were we in here before? No. So a townsperson just gives relative information. They're not going to have a quest or anything for you.
Onward.
And they all kind of say the same stuff. Just ask questions about the weather, things of that nature. Kind of what everybody talks about.
Of course.
Another townsperson with nothing in particular to deal with. Alright, so this is a main area here.
At once.
This is the temple. And there's items here. A large shield, the symbol of the white sword emblazoned upon the surface. The shield of Ionin, a veteran of many battles against the Uthgard barbarians. He was slain while battling a white dragon matriarch upon the waves of Lac Denishir. His body and his blade were never recovered. Ah! I never actually put that together. I never really read it. Ionin must be Jonah's ancestor, who was slain by a white dragon, and his blade was never recovered. So that's the blade that we just got. Oh, that's awesome. The helm of Garden Greenaxe. Garden was the captain of the famed adventuring company, the Dragonclaw clan. The fate of his legendary swordsman remains a mystery. Though he is presumed to be dead, he was last seen entering the Marsh of Toon alone. Here is a lance. The golden lance of Kedwar, heralded as the greatest horseman to ever ride in battle. Kedwar died gloriously upon the fields of the dead alongside his trusted charger Onyx. And then we got a shield with a number of wicked barbs protruding. The symbol of Tempest is etched into the center of it. The shield of Margath, the Order of the Steel Fang, slain on the 11th day of the Battle of the Borskar Bridge. We got another. We have an axe here, Bloody Ashram's axe. This merciless warlord reputedly used this axe to personally execute his prisoners. He was eventually brutally dismembered by his own troops. And the Bone Cracker wore a huge warhammer. Belonged to legendary warrior Dumak of the Fist, who died in the assault of Dragon Spear Castle. Okay, awesome. Alright, so we got Achalia here. Achalia, who is an initiate at the Temple of Tempest. I help Everard maintain the temple, armory, and perform rituals. What kind of rituals? We celebrate the Feast of the Moon in remembrance of the battle dead. We also sing the Song of the Sword at least once a 10-day. Because of the church's close proximity to the site of so many great battles, our congregation has also local celebrations to remember all of the mighty conflicts that have raged across Icewind Dale. The most important daily ceremonies are the Feast of Heroes at high sun and the Song of the Fallen at sunset. Alright, nice. Speaking to you. So this is going to be a bit of a conversation here, actually. We're at 21 minutes or so. Let's just talk to Everard, and then we'll probably end the video.
Rothgar mentioned there were strangers in town. What is it you want?
I am Chance. Are you the High Priest of the temple?
Yes, I am Everard. Everard of Tempest, Battle Priest of the Lord of Battles. What brings you here?
Let's see. You carry the scars of war, Everard. Were you wounded in battle?
These eyes have seen battle, yes. And my skin bears the mark of swords and axes. That was long ago. Now my place is here.
Why would you leave battle behind?
Because there are many ways one may serve one's god. I am of the Order of the Broken Blade. My duty is to watch this place.
Order of the Broken Blade. They guard areas sacred to temples, correct?
Yes, we were warriors. Wounded in battle, our injuries now keep us far from the front lines. Still, we are fit to guard holy sites to our Lord.
This is a holy site?
It is sacred to Tempest, yes. It marks the field where the barbarian Jared gave up his life ages ago. He lies encased in stone beneath this temple.
What happened?
Jared was a shaman who lived long ago. He brought unity to the northern tribes and led them to victory against the army of Ericon, at the cost of his life.
How did you die?
Once Ericon saw his army routed by Jared and the northern tribes, he sought to bring the Hells to his aid. Ericon opened a gate to the lower plains.
He brought demons to the battlefield. The northern tribes would have been destroyed.
I do not believe that. Jared did. It is said that Tempest himself appeared to Jared upon the battlefield, and Jared took that as a sign.
A sign to do what?
Jared believed Tempest was calling him to sacrifice himself for his people to ensure victory. And so he cast his body into the portal, his blood fusing it to stone. It lies entombed beneath the temple to this day.
You don't sound like you agree with Jared's choice.
Jared had no need to sacrifice himself. Tempest's appearance was a test of faith, proof Jared's people had already won the field that day. Jared failed his god and died a coward's death.
But Tempest is known to appear to warriors who could dictate the outcome of the battle. So perhaps Jared's death was not
One dies for Tempest with a blade in one's hand, not by martyring oneself within the embrace of infernal magics. Jared's duty was to stand with his comrades, not cast himself to his death when the field was already theirs.
His sacrifice may have prevented other deaths, Everard.
Sacrifice? Let me say this of sacrifice, young one. Then we shall speak of this no more. Sacrifice is a death that has meaning. When it is in vain, it is not sacrifice. It is a waste. That is the lesson of Jared's stone.
And this stone is buried beneath the temple?
Aye, a great stone disc that holds Jared's corpse for eternity. And so I watch and guard it in Tempest's name.
Interesting. Alright. I had other questions to ask you.
You're free to ask. ask, traveler. I promise no answers.
Let's see. Do you know anything about the expedition that Hrothgar's putting together?
I have heard of it, yes. A messenger from Kuldahar visited the temple not long ago, and it has spurred Hrothgar to see what is happening in the north.
A messenger?
Yes, a man from Kuldahar found his way to our door, and he was dead by morning. He claimed he was a messenger from the Archdruid of Kuldahar.
What did he want?
The man spoke of disturbances in Kuldahar. His wounds prevented me from making any sense of his words. Perhaps Hrothgar understood more than I, for he's preparing an expedition.
Are you going on this expedition?
No, for my place is here. Were I invited, I would still not go. My injuries would only slow the expedition.
Alright, well, I must take my leave. Farewell. Alright, so we learn about Jared. There's a movie in the beginning of the game, which I didn't show just to save some time, but basically talks about what I know that he tells you about this battle. The barbarians, the northern tribes, Erakat the wizard, I can't remember his name now, came with mercenaries to take the north. And basically, he was starting to destroy a lot of the barbarian tribes. Jared found a way to unite all the tribes, and they went after him. And before he died, he opened the portal and let these demons in. And Jared saw Tempest in the distance, and he believed that he knew what to do, and he jumped into the portal, which destroyed all the demons, but he died, and he's stuck in this disc that kind of resembles the portal, and now that disc is buried underneath this temple. And of course, all of this is important for the story.
Forward.
Alright, so that is it, I think. We're going to stop there. We learned quite a bit of backstory in this one, and did a few little side quests around town. There's a couple houses in the north to check out, and Hrothgar's cabin as well, where we'll learn more about this expedition, perhaps. And we'll do that in the next video. So thanks for watching. We'll see you later.